Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 1211. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which I invite you to check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page if you would like to join me on camera to shoot the breeze, say hello, say happy holidays, promote your business. All that would be super great. It would also be super great if you could share this out. That way, more people here in Durham can find out what indeed is happening. I always forget to move my keyboard. Let me move my keyboard. And I'm going to start out with the Word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page, which is chock full of really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also, of course, local government, city, county, and state government, and even more. You can also find places to volunteer if that's what you're looking for. So I'm just going to choose just a couple of items from the Word page. Now, what's really important, it's not really cold yet, but let me scroll down to DSS. That's Durham County Department of Social Services. So let me click on that real quick. Let me scroll down because you need to know about the LEAP program if you are in need of help. So DSS, they have launched the Low Income Energy Assistance Program. So basically it's called the LEAP program, by the way. It's called the LEAP program. So this is a one-time payment that can help you with your heating bill. So if you're behind or you anticipate being behind your heating bill, then definitely check out this program. Now, if they don't make the payment directly to you, they pay Duke Energy or wherever you're getting your heat from. So they make this one-time payment for you. It could really help you out. We're talking hundreds, literally hundreds. So let's see. So if you're already receiving services through Durham County's Division of Aging and Adult Services, or if you're already getting food nutrition services, or you received LEAP last year, you're already eligible. But you might want to check into it anyhow. You can submit an online application. I've got the link for that. I've got DSS's phone number. You can give them a call. I also have a link to the state listing of, dealing with LEAP, and you can apply that way or at least get more information. Of course, there are income yet to be actually eligible in terms of income, etc. So you can just look it up. I do have all the information that you need right there on the Word page of the Durham Skywriter. First, go to durhamskywriter.com and then click on the Word page. All right, and there's also, while I'm mentioning this, the Low Income Household Water Assistance Program. That is also a program run by DSS, where if you've fallen behind in your water bill, you do not want to get your water cut off. So definitely check out that service as well. You can get direct help from DSS. Okay, the Durham County Libraries are open until 8. Bragtown closes at 6, though. Then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens at 10 tomorrow. And tomorrow is going to be a big day with the libraries because Stanford L. Warren Library reopens tomorrow. I will be there. So Bull City Hangout might be late tomorrow, but yeah, I am so excited. The Stanford L. Warren Library is going to reopen tomorrow at 10 o'clock. The address is 1201 Fayetteville Street. And I called Denise Hester real quick, knowing that the parking lot over there is notoriously small. I called Denise Hester, who, of course, she and her husband run the Phoenix Crossing and Phoenix Square shopping centers. So she invites the public to go ahead and park over there because there's no way we're all going to fit in that one little parking lot off of Fayetteville Street. So Phoenix Square, Phoenix Crossing, they're like a block away, just north of the Stanford Warren Library, and you are more than welcome to park there. So thank you, Denise. Appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the Durham Tech Small Business Center listing and see if there are some entrepreneurial classes we can take. These are totally free and online. So Durham Tech Community College's Small Business Center is actually at 701 West Main Street on the second floor. And they do have in-person classes and webinars, but not every week. So what I do, I list online classes that are being offered. They're totally free. They're live. You can ask questions. And they're being offered across the state by many different community colleges, including Durham Tech. So let's see what's being offered today. So today from 2 until 3:30, a free online class, the Jets, the Jetsons, wow. The Jetsons meet marketing, how to take your small business into the future with AI automation. Of course, AI is artificial intelligence. That means automating things that ordinarily you'd have to do by hand. So I'm laughing at the Jetsons because that was one of my favorite TV shows when I was a little kid. That was a show that actually predicted a lot of things that are everyday life to us now. It was a cartoon about a family living in the future, and they had a lot of things that they had in that show. It was 1960s, I'm pretty sure. I was a little kid in the 60s, so I guess it was a 1960s show. But it's like they knew it was going to happen in the future. It's a great show. Anyway, this class is all about using AI and trying to coordinate your life, your business, etc., your entrepreneurial activities with artificial intelligence automation. So check that out. It's going to be today from 2 until 3:30, sorry. So go ahead and sign up for that. Got the link right there on the Word page. Oh, here's another class tonight from 7 until 8:30. Startup loans, how to start the process. Okay. And oh, that's it for today. I think SCORE has something going on. Let me scroll down. SCORE, by the way, is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. They know what it takes to run a business. You can get mentors, you can take free classes. They have webinars too. So let me see if I can. There we are. Let's see. So today is what, the 11th? Here it is. Here's a free. Oh, this happens at 1 o'clock today. Okay. So you might want to sign up for that as soon as possible, right after the show's over, or even right now. Then you can come back. So that class is how to create a marketing plan for your small business. You definitely want to market yourself and get your name out there, your business logo out there, et cetera, because there's nothing like starting a business and forgetting to do that, and then nobody knows about you and you don't make any money. And yeah, so you definitely want to learn how to do that. All righty, let's go to the health page. To your health, a couple things going on that page. Now there's one thing I want to call to your attention. Oh, I want to start out as I always do. Got your COVID numbers, you can look it up. Okay, so here's one thing. This is like a permanent fixture on the health page, and that is Operation Medicine Drop. It is so important to get rid of expired and unused medications. The county, well, no one wants us to flush them down the toilet. That really harms the water supply. Another thing, you don't want to just throw it in the trash if there are any kids around. Even if there aren't kids around, sometimes people go through the trash, and that's how they get all kinds of goofy things like medications that they take and get sick on, so or get high with or whatever. So instead, I have a whole list of places where you can drop off expired and unused medications, and they will properly dispose of them. There are several different places. Some are police stations and Department of Public Health and Central Pharmacy, Walgreens. I mean, all kinds of different places, and they are listed right there on the To Your Health page. So I'm mentioning that today because some of us are going to have kids over, little cousins or whatever, over for the holiday season, and you might not even. It might not even register. I mean, you might even be so used to seeing this old medication sitting around that you don't even notice it anymore. However, if you have young people in your home for the first time in quite a while, they're curious. You can't blame them. Kids are just naturally curious. So if they see something, they might take it and get sick or whatever. So If you just put in your mind to look in your cabinet, and if you have old medication that you've totally been ignoring or have forgotten about, get rid of it, before the holiday season is actually upon us, to protect not just the young people in your family, but also older people are curious too about medications. So there you go. All righty. Oh, Blood Connection has something. Oh, wait. Let me scroll back up. Because the American Dance Festival, they have a series of free classes for people with Parkinson's and also their care partners. So, with today being Wednesday, the class is Dance for Parkinson's. It's a free class. It's being held at the ADF Script Studios, which is 721 Broad Street, from 2 until 3:15. And it is free, like I said. You can call for information. And it's raining really hard out there. So you might want to call and get some tips on how to and where to drop off your loved one if you're driving them up to the studio. Now, I think, and you can ask them when you call, that they have their own parking lot. So you might want to definitely ask about that. And you can also click to sign up and go ahead and register for this free class. And again, it's called Dance for Parkinson's from 2 until 3:15 this afternoon. Okay. Now I'm going to scroll down to Blood Connection, where you can save lives by donating blood. So today, with it being the 11th, nothing going on today, but tomorrow they will have a crew. The Blood Connection will have a crew collecting blood at Almac, 4238 Technology Drive from 9:30 until 1:30. And then they'll have another crew over at the Duke BME PhD Student Association in the Bryant Research Center, 101 Coal Pile Drive, and that's going to be tomorrow from 11 until 4. I want to thank you in advance. Okay, let's go to the Senior Scope page and see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life. Let's see, which is, by the way, 406 Rigsby Avenue, downtown. Free membership, free parking, free activities. Great place to hang out. So today's Wednesday. Let's see what's going on this afternoon. Let's see. Super Agers, advanced phone computer class from 1 until 2:15. All these activities are free, by the way. Spanish level 2 from 1 until 2 in the volunteer room. Bingo size from 1 until 2 downstairs. And bingo size is like a combination of bingo and exercise. It's really popular. Chair flow and flex at 1 o'clock. Durham County Veteran Services from 1 until 3, where military veterans get to find out what benefits they have earned that maybe they didn't know about. You can do that by appointment. So if they don't have enough spots available to accommodate you today, they do this at least 4 times a month. So just ask them to be put on the next list. Let's see. Chair volleyball at 2. New World, New Skills, Basic Smartphone Computer class at 2:15. Lifeline Dancers, 3:30. Walking Club, 3:30. Tech Center and Fitness Center both reopen at 5. I shouldn't say reopen, but at 5:15, you can exercise and do computer work until the evening hours. And then tomorrow morning, Seniors on the Move, line dancing at 8:35. Open Arts, 9 until noon, work on your art project. One-on-one consultations. This is new. This is for tech questions, and this is at 9:30, which I think is really good. I really appreciate their helping us seniors to get hip to technology. Breakfast bingo, 9:30 in the cafe. Smartphone and, oh wait, did I say it already? Smartphone and computer class, 9:30, if I didn't say that already. Yoga your way at 10. Oh, I'm getting messages. Oh, wait. Scopy, yes. Let me put your message on. Hello, happy Wednesday indeed. Thank you for finding Bull City Hangout again and watching this show. Let's see. Keep it moving, gentle exercise at 10:15. Conversational French at 10:30. Intermediate African dance at 11:30. And Pinochle, which is some kind of a card game, at noon. Now, let's look at the special events and see what's happening. Let's see. Today's what, the 11th? Ooh, this is going on right now. Holidays, Prophecy, and Revelations. Brother Jones talks about the biblical origin of Christmas and other Bible topics. You can call and register. And if you happen to be downtown already, you can zip over there real quick. He'll be talking until noon. I mean, until 1. It's from noon until 1. Also, if you need something notarized, you can go to the Senior Center today from 1 until 2 and get it notarized for free. So this is in office 216. So when you come in the door from the parking lot, of course, you sign in at the desk. But then when you turn right, and it's like across from the elevator, that's office 216. So you can get your documents notarized. That's a really great service, by the way. Let's see. Also happening this afternoon from 2:15 until 3:15, The Mystery of Pelvic Health Solved. This is where physical therapist Ingrid Harm Imandes, hope I said that right, will be explaining how pain and incontinence are common but normal and how to go about finding solutions. So you can call and register real quick at extension 110. In fact, the number is 919-688-8247. Okay, let's see. Now, tomorrow, there's going to be another health talk. Aches and pain. Aches and pains, what's normal, what's not. So that's going to be tomorrow at 10:30 in the theater, where health educator Jill Davis will be explaining how pain can be a warning sign worth heeding. I definitely know about that. And how to ease discomfort and find the root of the problem. That's why it always bothered me when we would watch. I grew up watching the Cubs and White Sox, watching baseball with my dad. And I remember when the pitcher would stop because like his elbow or whatever was hurting, or maybe it wasn't the elbow, the muscle, whatever, but he was in pain. I remember they would send the team doctor out there to spray the arm and numb it so that he could continue pitching. And my dad was like, maybe you need to find out why he's hurting first because he could hurt himself more. But anyway, it's very important to understand what aches and pains are all about. That's all I'm saying. So that's going to be tomorrow at 10:30, free at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Bixby Avenue. All right. Oh, also the caregiver support group. They're meeting at 12:30 in the boardroom, so you might want to know about that. And they're going to have a class on artificial intelligence. We all want to know what it's all about. It's called AI. It's going to be tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the computer lab. It says here, bring your cell phone so you can learn how to explore and use AI on it. I might have to check that out. That sounds really interesting. All right, enough about me. Oh, and I can't mention the senior holiday party, which is Friday, because all the tickets have been, well, it's free, but all the tickets are taken. So I'm just saying, yeah, mm, it's going to be a huge event, but I wish absolutely everybody in the world can come. But yeah, I guess space is limited. But for those who signed up, I'll see you. I will be DJing. It's going to be Friday at 4. All right, now, very quickly, let's go to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page. Let me check for comments because I need to train myself to do that. Okay, let's see. Today's the 11th. So, if you can get down to Catholic Charities, Durham Community Food Pantry, which is in the Lakewood Shopping Center, I suggest you get there if you can get there by 1. If you need help with groceries, the official address is 2020 Chapel Hill Road. So they're right in between the new Lincoln Community Health Center and the Scrap Exchange. So this is where you can get a week's worth of groceries for free if you're in need. So get in the door by 1. It has to be by 1 because they they lock the door at 1. So rush down there, talk to a social worker, let them know if you can't have dairy or pork, and then they'll give you a bunch of, they only serve you, by the way, once a month. So you can't go there every week. But so, get a number, talk to a social worker. They have people there who speak Spanish, and there's one lady there who speaks French. And basically, you get groceries. They have pull-up diapers, newborn to toddler, and big ones for adults. And you never know what they have out back. So if you need shoes for your 7-year-old or whatever, just ask. You never know. They have all kinds of stuff in the back, and they can probably help you out. So definitely, if you can't make it by 1, then know with today being Wednesday that they'll be at it again from 5 until 7 later on today. All right. Let's see what else is happening. St. Joseph AME Church, they're having their community food giveaway. That's going to be for 1 hour from 2 until 3, and their address is 2521 Fayetteville Street, and you turn off of Nash Street if you're trying to figure out how to get there. Yeah, don't turn on, what's that other street? Don't turn on Burlington. Turn on Nash. I need to put that in the listing. Yeah, turn on Nash Street in order to get to St. Joseph. Okay, New Visions of Africa restaurant will be giving away free meals today for people in need. These are prepared meals. If you don't have kitchen access where you're living or whatever, then you can head over there between 3 and 6 and get a free meal. Did you know that it's National Letter Writing Day? Well, now you know. You can celebrate at the Southwest Regional Library, 3605 Shannon Road. So today at 4 o'clock, you can stop by, learn how to write a good letter. They're going to provide the pens, the paper, the envelopes, and the stickers. They didn't say stamps, though. Interesting. But anyway, don't forget to have the address handy of the person that you're writing the letter to. So maybe you want to write a gigantic thank you letter. I don't know. I can't imagine. Who would you write a letter to? Let's see. It's the holiday season. Maybe like a heartfelt end of year letter to your grandparents, or I don't know. There's all kinds of reasons for writing letters, and most of us don't really receive handwritten letters anymore. So you might want to look into that, especially if you have little kids. Now, when we were little kids, we were taught how to write letters every time. My grandparents down here in Durham would send presents or whatever to us up in Chicago. We were always instructed to write a thank you letter, not note, but letter. And always started out, dear Granddad and TT, how are you? I am fine. That's how it always started. So learn how to write a good letter today at 4 o'clock, and then send it out to your loved one or whoever you want to reacquaint yourself with. All right. And again, it's at Southwest Regional Library. Okay, Kings Park International Church, International Church, 1305 Odyssey Drive. They're going to have their food pantry, but not just a food pantry. They also have a clothing closet, so you can get food, but then you can also get something nice to wear. Maybe you're getting back on your feet, and looking for work or whatever. I'm training myself to watch for the comments, and here's a new comment from Tachi saying, "Hey Pat, hey Tachi." Oh, it's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Okay, folks, if you want to see a really entertaining, rollicking, fun show, check out Mediascope. It's on 6 p.m. Wednesdays. So let's see, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, one of the Caribbean radio stations, and other entities that I'm sure Taji can list in the comments. So if you want to follow Mediascope, then go to Facebook, Mediascope 16. Follow Tachi, and the show's fun. It's like social media, pop culture, tech, and just fun stuff. They have a virtual food truck there, so you can pretend order food and beverages, and it's just a fun show. I love to tune in whenever I can. So yeah, Tachi, 6 o'clock, check her out, 6 p.m. Eastern, right there on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn, and other places. There you go. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's Brett's open mic tonight from 7 until 10 at the Blue Note Grill, which is downtown, of course, 709 Washington Street. The backup band, they play R&B, they play smooth jazz, they play funk, and you can hop on stage after you sign up, of course. Hop on stage and then join them. The admission is $5, and then you can actually you can click and see the whole event calendar because the Blue Note Grill is quite the place for local music and fun events. So that again is going to be from 7 until 10. I don't know if they still have the live feed on Facebook. I need to find out because sometimes I know during COVID they're saying if you're too nervous about coming out in public that you could watch via Facebook. So I need to find out if they're still doing that. Okay. Now, let me tell you what's happening tomorrow morning real quick. Now, remember I've been telling you about Friday's co-working with the let me scroll up to Friday. Who is it that has, yeah, the Glass Jug. They've been having Friday co-working for people who are like freelancers, entrepreneurs, and remote workers who are tired of being in total isolation. So it looks like somebody else is joining the fray, so to speak. So it looks like now they're calling themselves DB Co. It was the Durham Bottling Company, but now they're DB Co. trying to be cool, I guess. So they're at 506 Ramsar Street. They're now having an open co-working Thursday. That's going to be tomorrow from 9 until 5. So theirs is all day, whereas the other one is it's from noon. It's for the afternoon, noon to 5. So this one is 9 to 5. So, like I said, freelancers, entrepreneurs, remote workers, you can spend the day seeing what it's like to work in a co working space. You can have access to high speed Wi Fi, which is nice, free coffee, free tea, free sparkling water. Okay. And you'll be taken on a tour of DB Co. You'll get to see the private offices, the all the different rooms and conference spaces, etc., etc. So yeah, it's free admission. There's no need to register. It says just bring your laptop and take it from there. Boom. There you go. That sounds like I might want to try that out one day. It sounds like fun. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. Let me, oh, of course, I mentioned this at the top of the show. The grand reopening of the Stanford L. Warren Library is tomorrow at 10. Now, Tachi's in Florida. She doesn't know about this. Now, you know, we're in the South. So the Stanford L. Warren Library, Tachi, for those who don't know, because you might be new to Durham. So there was the Durham County Library, then there was the Negro Library. So Stanford L. Warren Library was the Negro Library. And then the gentleman just to the east, they wanted to have a branch. I don't know if you know this, Durhamites. Bragtown Library is a branch of the Stanford L. Warren Library. So the black men in Bragtown over east, they wanted their own library. So they provided the land, they built the house themselves. It's actually a house. Bragtown is a house. So they built it. And yeah, it was a branch of Stanford L. Warren. I don't know if you know that. Now you know. And they just celebrated their 50th anniversary, by the way. So Stanford L. Warren, I don't know how old Stanford, because I'm not actually a native Durhamite. My mom grew up here. Stanford L. Warren Library must be at least, I don't know, 100 years old? I don't know. But now, of course, there's no Negro libraries. Now they're all incorporated in the Durham County Library System. So I just wanted to say that for people who didn't know the history. So it was closed for like 3 years, and some people were despondent, saying they're never going to reopen it. But what they were doing for the 3 years, apparently through the years, Stanford L. Warren Library has been having water leakage problems. And if you do business or know people who have businesses on Fayetteville Street, you know the masjid across from Chicken Hut and uh, oh um, oh shoot, the community center. Weaver Street, perpetual water problems, and both had to really fix a lot of the water damage. So there's something about Fayetteville Street. It's just the way, it's just the lay of the land in Durham, I guess. So Stanford L. Warren Library, they're going to have a grand reopening, 10 o'clock tomorrow. Be there. Now, as you know, the parking lot is about this big. We're not all going to fit. So I called Denise Hester real quick over there at, Phoenix Crossing, Phoenix Square Shopping Centers, and Tachi, just so you know, Black owned. So she invited everyone to park there. You can park in the Phoenix Crossing or the Phoenix Square shopping centers. Either one's fine. And then you walk over. It's only like a block and a half away. So definitely park there, because parking on the street, I mean, you can park on the street, that's fine too, but it's going to be crowded. I mean, all the dignitaries are going to be there. You already know. You already know. So I cannot wait. This is so exciting. So yeah, 10 o'clock tomorrow. Bull City Hangout will probably be late. I'm already announcing that. So there, good reason. Let's continue. Let's see. Oh, Whole Mama Yoga, they're going to be hosting the Toddler and Me Yoga session. It's going to be at Jewish for Good, 1937 West Cornwallis Road, from 10 until 10:45. Now, you could either pay the class fee of $10 or become a member and then go for free. The East Regional Library, they're going to have a free beginning computer class, Microsoft Word Part 1. That's going to be tomorrow from 10 until 11. If you don't have a computer, no big deal. You can use one of their computers for free. And I told you about the Durham Community Food Pantry. That's from 10 until 1 tomorrow. And then Whole Mama Yoga, they'll be back with Baby and Me Yoga at Jewish for Good, 1937 West Cornwallis Road. This is from 11 to 11:30. So let's see. So Baby and Me Yoga, Toddler and Me Yoga, that is for, let's see, participants and their kiddies age 1 to 4. And then Baby and Me Yoga is for up to age 1. So I didn't know they could do yoga. Okay, well, there you go. Oh, one more thing. Playtime Pals, that's at the East Regional Library from 11 o'clock until noon. So little ones, little toddlers, they can have fun doing play-based learning and just socializing with the other toddlers. And I think that's it. Okay. Woo, that's a lot. I am so excited about tomorrow. You just don't even know. So let's check the weather. I know it's raining. At least it's not storming like it was a minute ago. So all right, let's see. Let's see. Not bad. I mean, it is raining pretty steadily, but it is 61 degrees. So we can't cry about that. So 61's not bad considering that it's December. And the high today is going to be 64. So that's not, no complaints. Now let's see how hard it's going to be raining. Let's see. It says rain for the next hour. So it's going to be tapering off a little bit. So it says, so it's at 100% right now, and it's definitely raining here on Cap Street. And it says 100% for 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock hour, and then 80% for 2, 70% for 3. And somebody said that when you discuss percentages of precipitation likelihood, in other words, it's not that, like, how can I put it? Like if there's a 50, I just learned this recently. When they say there's a 50% chance of rain, I thought it meant where I am here on Cap Street, I have a half and half chance it's going to rain. But no, that they said what it really means is that the whole area, the whole forecast area, half of that area will definitely get rain. So it's not exactly the same, but it's a different concept. But anyway, so 80% chance at 2, 70% chance at 3. Oh, high gusts of wind at 4. Okay, that sounds interesting. Cloudy the rest of the day. But still, the high of 64, you can't beat that. Now tomorrow, it's going to be like the big day. Okay, Stanford on Warren. So the high tomorrow will be 48. So definitely wear a jacket because I'm guessing we will probably, let's see, if it's this is like other events where they have ribbon cutting ceremonies, they're probably going to gather outside and then cut the ribbon and maybe make a speech or two or three or four, and then we'll all, um, go inside the library. That's what I'm guessing. So if you want to just be sure that you wear a jacket, definitely do that because you might be standing outside for a while, and we might not all fit in, depending how many people show up. We might not all fit into the library at the same time. I don't know. So there you go. So tomorrow's high is 48. Let me look ahead. Friday 51. Saturday 50, Sunday 52. Back up to the 60s next week. Okay, I'm there. I'm definitely there. Okay, so there we go. That is it for today's show. Checking for comments. Thank you so much for watching this show. Scopy, Tachi, I could have sworn on my phone that I saw a message. I thought I saw a message. That's why I checked the That's why I checked the message a second ago, because I had a notification from YouTube and I thought that was a message from someone. Be that as it may, still learning EV Mux, which is the program I'm using now. So, with that, have a beautiful day. I will see you hopefully tomorrow at Stanford L. Warren at 10. Again, Bull City Hangout will probably be late. Don't hate. It's just one of those things. I have to be at Stanford L. Warren tomorrow to represent my fam because, after all, this is where my mom, as well, my great grandparents moved here from Georgia at the turn of the 20th century. So my mom, aunt, and uncle grew up here. So I have to represent. Got to represent. So don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. And I will see you tomorrow at Stanford L. Warren, and I'll see you online around noon-ish. Ciao for now.